Hi everybody, I'm back. I'm a little tired, a little discombobulated. It is new moon in Libra. I did some manifestation work, so I'm feeling a little bit tired from that. I usually like to do this at night, but the new moon was rolling in a little bit later and I wasn't able to stay up for it. So, as you know, if you watch any of my other videos recently, or if you haven't, we are in the middle of a Venus retrograde in Scorpio. So Venus is at a detriment in Scorpio, since Scorpio is in opposition to some of the signs that that Venus does rule, like Taurus. So if you are Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, etc., you might be feeling it if you are sensitive to these transits and might be having a harder time than other astrological signs who may not have their sun in Libra, Taurus, Scorpio, or, even moon in other areas, significant areas of your chart. So for me, I'm having a superbly hard time. And I hope that the reading that I have today will support a lot of you and what you're doing and trying to get through. The reading today is about basically relationships, interpersonal relationships of all types, business partnerships, friendships, romantic relationships. This is about relating to people right now. And I did pull from 3 decks, map deck. I've got the love deck and whispers of healing. My map deck cards are all in reverse. I got One Ring Circus. This is the first card. This One Ring Circus means put everything down, put things down. Stop trying to control it. Let other people step up and do their part. Don't take away their opportunity to do their part. If you're not involved, it does not mean things are going to fall apart. You may feel like things are going to fall apart. You might have your hands involved in a lot of things and need to probably take a step back and let other people give their assistance or their expertise. Take a step back, let them do what they need to do. And you take a break. It's okay. Let go of the control. Next card's Follow the Leader in reverse. This card is saying, open up your mouth. If you have something to convey, your needs, your wants, your desires, what you like, what you don't like, talk about it. Speak up. Make it clear. Make it plain. You never know what you're going to get, but you won't get anything if your mouth is closed. They always say, closed mouth don't get fed. So in this moment, speak your needs. Stand up for what it is that you want. Okay. And the last card is Details, Details in reverse. Let go of perfectionism. That's what that's about. Just, again, it comes back to control. You can't control everything that's going to happen, no matter how much you plan for it, no matter how much you try to talk your way in it, out of it, around it. You got to just let the chips fall as they may sometimes. And this is the period of time to do that, because during the Venus retrograde, there are some things that you've got to avoid. And some of those things to avoid are getting into a relationship, breaking up, major financial purchases, because Venus governs our financial house. And Venus is in retrograde, so that means we have to be careful what we do with our money. And I mean like big things like you want to buy a car, you want to buy a house, you want to make a major investment in a business. You might not want to do that right now. You might want to think about budgeting the best use for your money and then execute on how to spread that money around after this transit. And this is going to go on until mid-December. So this is a lot of times where you should probably be sitting on your hands when it comes to major finances. However, this is a good time for you to figure out how you might have to use a little bit of money to help you make more money. So it's not just about holding on to money. It's about doing things that help you make more money, if that's what you're looking to do. So avoid making snap decisions. This is kind of like the Mars retrograde, where you just had to sit on some things. Now, this is the period of time where you're determining what you should do. what you want, what you don't want, how you're going to do it. This is the time for planning, budgeting, listening, learning, all of that type of stuff. You might feel overly emotional, kind of like me. But in any case, don't rush and dive headfirst into like nothingness, a brick wall, a pit. Give some time for the smoke to clear so you can actually see what's on the other side before you go rushing into something because you feel that you need to make a decision or that you need to make a certain level of progress. That's the perfectionist bit. One day at a time. Don't beat yourself up. All right. First, work with don't beat yourself up. That helps you not to really beat other people up so much, right? And then this from the wonderful love deck, Communal Dance. This card is about your tribe. This is about getting out there and being with people where you feel like you mean something or you're loved and accepted and you just feel the vibe with them. This is what this is about. And you might be having a lot of this. Again, the holidays are coming up. So this is a perfect time to just commune with people who are a lot like you. Your tribe, your home, your folks. This is a time to analyze who belongs in that circle or who doesn't. Because Venus governs relationships, partnerships. So this is a time where you might really find your tribe or find your person. Okay? And then the last bit is from the healing deck. This is meditation. Basically, when in doubt, when you're confused, when you're not sure what's going on, when you feel some sort of negativity or emotions or feelings you can't quite put your hand on, you can't understand, meditate. I did this the other day. See, I meditate on a regular basis. It's just that I don't do it as much as I used to simply because I've been unable to get very deep into my meditation to where I feel like I'm making some sort of progress. Not to say that you have to feel anything specific to have progress in your meditation, but for mine, I know there were certain places in meditation that I would go where I would feel that, all right, I shifted through this block. And I've been feeling kind of shallow in some of my meditations. And the other day I was feeling like, I don't even know how to explain it. Completely out of control. I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, you know what? I'm going to meditate. And then a couple of my card readings that I do for myself, I was pulling the same cards, like 2 readings in a row. I was like, clearly there's an action that I need to take that I have not done. And that was in meditation. And when I did this meditation, I went to a place where I needed to go. And then when I came out of it, it was like, whoa, clarity. So if you meditate just to quiet your mind for a couple minutes a day, it may give you an answer to something you were concerned about, or it might clear up something that feels that's like weighing on you. Sometimes you don't know where the sensation, where the energy is coming from, because sometimes it's from other people that you might be picking things up. You know, if you're an empath or you're a kind of person that everyone looks to, leans toward, and you find yourself feeling bad, feeling down, understand that it just may not be some issue that you're having. You could be picking up what other people are dishing out, and that's one of the important reasons why taking time for yourself is critically important, because if you're a giving person, you tend to get, dumped on. People may not really mean to dump on you, but they're throwing everything, their emotions at you to express it towards you. And when they do that, you're taking it on. That's why clearing your energy, shielding your energy is very important. So is resting, and meditation is certainly a form of rest. So I will do my best to get back to you all with another reading, maybe at the end of this week, possibly on Sunday. I'm doing what I can given how affected I am by this current transit. But I just hope that anything that I share today is helpful for you and whatever you might potentially be going through or trying to grow toward. Namaste.